Hello everybody, today we're going to be making a game where our sprite has to go through a maze. So the first thing I'll do, I'll add another sprite, and I'm just going to get rid of its costumes. I'll rename it to Maze. I'll rename the costume to Maze 1. And let's erase this sprite, and let's draw our maze. So let's see. How do we use this sprite? Okay, looks perfect. Let's draw it. Let me see. So I'll have a path going this way, and then it'll loop down over here or something. I don't know. Maybe like this, and then the size can be. So I just drew out kind of like my idea of a maze. You guys can draw the maze however you want. And I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to drag this sprite down a little bit. And I'm gonna make my Scratch Cat really small. I'm gonna make him size 10. So nope, I'm gonna make him size 30. Let's see if he fits in the maze. Yeah, I'd say he fits pretty well. Maybe size 20. My maze is a little small. Alright, so I have this very small cat. He can fit through all these little crevices and corners. And now I'm going to add maybe 2 collectibles that he has to get through the maze. Actually, we'll just start with a very basic maze. So I drew up my maze very quickly. I just drew it. You guys can use shapes, spend a lot more time drawing it. I just sketched one out very quickly. Am I not recording? I am being recorded. Okay. So anyway, so I have a character and I have a maze. I drew out the maze. Now I just need to make it so that my character has some objective to get to, and so that if he touches the walls of the maze, he dies. So let's make it so that I can control my character. So let's add in some movement options. We've done movement a few different ways before. I'm going to do sloppy movement. If you want, you can do the more accurate, precise form of movement that we know. Maybe later in the week, you'll update the movement if you have time. This will be -10. This will be 10. And maybe so let's change Y to make a move up and down. Change Y by 10 when he moves up. Change Y by -10 if he moves down. And let's have these laid out correctly so that I can see which is which. Okay, so I can now move my character using my arrow keys. I can walk around the maze. I'm going to make these movements a little bit more accurate. I'm going to make them all 5. I got to make sure to keep it moving down, left, negative. Okay, so my character can now walk around in his maze. Let's make it so that at the start of the game, my character shows up. And let's make it so that there is a forever loop that's always checking if my character touches the balloon one, which is what the maze is still named. Maze. So if my character touches the maze, then let's just hide him to represent that he's dead. So if I touch the maze, then hide. Okay, see? So whenever my character touches the maze, I get killed. And it looks like I can actually still move around while I'm invisible. And then when I start, I'll respawn wherever I move to. So let's make it so that he starts at a set spot every time. Let's make him start at 0, 0. Okay. And now let's add in 2 little objectives. Actually, let's just add in one thing for him to pick up. So he starts here at the top. Let's just add in something in this little crevice over here for him to get. So I'll add in a mystery sprite. He has to get this potion, sure. I'll move it over here. And let's add some code to the potion that says when green flag is clicked, it will forever check, and it'll see if the cat touches it, if it's touching sprite 1, which is my cat. You can use any sprites you want, you can use any maze you want, things like that. If it touches the sprite, then it'll say, you win. And when we first click the green flag, let's actually make it say nothing. Let's take it for a test run. So let's run through my maze. Carefully walk around this wall. And the controls aren't perfect, but that's okay. Let's sneak in here. Okay, cool, you win. There we go. But maybe you guys can work with this concept and make it like a puzzle game where, like, if you touch the potion, then you could walk through walls, or if you, I don't know, maybe there's a few obstacles you have to get through. Maybe you make it so that there's a few different things interacting with you. Maybe you make them put a background. Maybe draw the maze out nicer. But you can make a beautiful maze game like this. I think this covers everything. I could die when I touch the walls. I respawn right in the middle. I have some objectives to get to. Maybe you could add multiple. And that is it for the maze game.